Hello? Beep bop boop. We beeping it? Hey, hello, how's it going? It's me, your host, Bongalomganadalagonga Cat, here on the Rustfall server once again. Not for nothing, but I have been dealing with the water in... Am I starving again? That's okay. You guys are gonna see me do this a lot. I'm gonna starve. I've been dealing with the water disappearing in behind the hillside. Hi, Mac. This guy stinks! The beautification project that I had my eyes on, that I'm trying to... had fucking rhodesiite and shit like that, just chilling. Arrowhead away, put the flint away. The blue clay away, fuck. Phosphorite away, okay. The andesite and the quartz, okay. I want the copper. This is my panning pit. This is my panning pit. Whenever I get around to it, I might turn it into bamboo instead, so it's a little less ugly. Also, here's my pit. Look at my pit. You like my pit? Woo! Hi, Dev. What are you confused about? Hi, Bucket. Hi, Jeeps. Yes, also I saw the idea you were talking about. Do I have enough to... I do not have enough to demonstrate. Okay, so, it doesn't appear to be happening right now, but can you guys see the water flowing in the mountain? Put an overhang in. What? It told me you were streaming the cons. I was streaming the cons, but then I crashed like 3 times in a row and decided, fuck it, I'm gonna be doing something that I know won't crash me. Okay, cool. So I guess now it doesn't want to do it no more. Now, as soon as I'm completely fucking over the process, now that I'm pissed off and angry, now it's gonna work properly, huh? Huh? Now it's gonna work properly? Now everything's at 75? Is everything at 75? No, you're at 50. Why are you at 50, huh? Huh? Why are you at 50? Why are you at 50? Why are you at 50? Huh? Huh? Why are you at 50? What's the 50 about, huh? Huh? What's the 50 for? What's the 50 for? Is there no water back here? Oh, look, there's no fucking water back here! Ah! 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 Lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. You guys watched me place that water there, right? You guys saw it. The water's there. I'm gonna put more water there, just in case. The water's there. Okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. So here's the process. Here's the process, alright? I'm following the natural slope of the hillside. The goal is to make it look like the hillside itself is naturally farmable. I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna explode. You guys are gonna... It's gonna be your responsibility. You did this to me. Farmland. Flax. Okay. This is the process. This is what I'm doing. Seems like I can't join the Enclave group. Dev, are you informing me, like, you regrettably inform me that I can't play with the Enclave anymore because they're not accepting, or that they have went the way of the dodo and no longer exist? Or are you just telling me that because I can't play with the consecrators, because my game keeps crashing 3 times in a row, because they've got some wonky-ass assets going on that's causing me to crash whenever I aim down the sight at smashers, and whenever I just look in the fucking general direction of looted orc rhino, that I can't play with the... I'm starving? Yeah, I know I'm starving. It's not that big of a deal. I'm actually not too, I'm not too, pressed about it, actually. Okay, here we go again. Here's the process. You guys see the process? All right. See? Oh yeah, that's the access tunnel that I had to build so that I could fucking put more water in. So anyway, I'm gonna put this water in here. Water back there. Okay. Grab more water. Grab water here. Grab more water, and then put water there, and then water. Fucking, it's fine. It's fine right there. Okay? Okay, we're good. We're good. Boop. And then I farm this. Put that on. Okay. Great. Just the timing, because it ended like an hour-ish ago. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Fine. Fine. Great. That's great and fun. Okay. So anyway, what's gonna happen here? I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna put water there. Water! Grab more water. I'm going to put water back behind it. Water. I'm going to grab more water. And I'm going to put the dirt there. And I'm going to I'm going to farm the dirt at 75%. And I'm going to put the flax there. Okay? Okay. All right. We're all good. We're all Gucci. It wouldn't be so bad if it didn't decide on a whim to just take my water away. Old man yells at irrigation. Dude. I've been working on... Well, first of all, I've been working on getting copper. First and foremost. That's why I was off-screen grinding. Hold on. Because I know for a fact that nobody wants to see me struggle without copper tools. I knew for a long time. Here, I have a door now. Look, door. That not having any copper, it was just going to be a waiting game. I was going to either have to pan all of the copper, which I almost did. I would have to pan all the copper to get the anvil. Can't see the water. Mac, I'm gonna find you. Mac, I'm gonna find you. Look, there's water here. Look, this is salt water, and then this one is water. This one's like the fresh water and salt water. Why is it so violet? Okay, whatever. I have a bunch of sticks and I got a bunch of axes. Oh yeah, that's right. I had a gigantic. I still kind of do have a canopy. I had an enormous canopy of oak trees, and they take like 5 axes at a time. Regardless, the long and short of it is I didn't want to bore you guys to tears waiting for me to get into the Copper Age. Now I'm finally here. I have copper tools, and I'm not going to fucking use them. I'm gonna use rocks as much as I can. Where's some of the stuff? Let me grab a stack of dirt so that I can show you guys what Jeebs showed me, the idea for the above pit aqueduct. Just use the bamboo to grow a fence, Lamau. But that is the fun part. Struggling? No. It would have been me chilling in my dirt pit waiting for things to cook. That is not fun. I know you're gonna tell me that you would love to see me suffer. And trust me, I know you would. But that ain't it. That ain't it. That's not the Lungo content you guys tuned in for. Also, I got a bunch of fucking redwoods. I wasted a whole redwood tree. I cut one of these bitches down and put it in my charcoal pit. And I accidentally put the fire not in the right spot. So I just burned. You know what? I'm going to show you my charcoal pit. I'm almost dead, but it's fine. I'm going to show you guys my charcoal pit. You guys want to see my charcoal pit? There's a lot of holes in the ground that I'm working off of here. Go back to the Stone Ages where the real content's at. Oh yeah, can I have my stick back? Give me that stick back. Yeah, one stick. One stick stink? One stink? One stink? Bro, eat. What? Fuck, eat what? Eat fucking what? There's no food here. I know that I'm literally in... Could've just jumped out. I just jumped in the hole. I know that I'm literally in the farming year-round area. Also, anyway, here. Look. Look. See all this? See all this? Yeah, this was all supposed to be charcoal. You know what it was? Fucking ash, because I put the fire pit in the wrong spot. I chirped dirt. Oh, yes, the siren call of doom. What did I come over here for? To show you guys my charcoal pit that was filled with redwood, and I fucked it? I think that's what I was gonna do. Just go over there, show you guys my charcoal pit that I fucked up. It's almost done. It's almost done. Alright, I could continue the project. I could continue the project that is me digging 2 blocks in, putting water, then airing the farmland out, and then putting a flax seed on it. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, hey, look, there's already a fucking hole back there. Better make sure that there's water there. Water. And then put that there, and then do that, and it's wet. And then we punch this. Okay, we punch this too. Okay. And then we put water here. And then we put, oh wait, we get water back. And then we put the dirt here. And then we air the dirt. And it's wet. And then we put the flax there. Cool. Now we come over here. Oh, I'm gonna have to put that back. Ooh, I'm gonna have to put that back. Water there, and then... Shit. I hope my torches don't extinguish. That would be embarrassing. Okay, cool. They're still extinguished. Here it is. Oh my shit. Yum yum. Shit. Yum 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 yum. Delicioso. What was I doing? I'm gonna put a dirt block there. Air it. Put seeds, and then I'm gonna put that. Alright. You spear, and then knife, and then... The good thing I have this nice water here, huh? Oh, hey, I don't even have to do anything, because there's water right here. Nice. What am I gonna do about this corner shit? Am I gonna dig in? Am I gonna dig, like... This corner shit. Corner shit's all shitty. What I can do is I can dig this block and this block. I put the water, and then I put the water, and then I put the dirt back, and then I farm it, and I farm it, and then I put the flax down, but then, boudin, because there's already water here, boop. Right. This was the plan. This was the plan the whole time. I think I'm going to have to keep that water block right where it's at. Like, nice and open. Wait. Why is it gone? Why is it gone? It happened in real time. I watched it happen now. Why is it gone? Did anybody... Could somebody go back and tell me what the fuck just happened? Could somebody go back in time and tell me what happened here? What happened here? Who did this? What happened here? Hold on. I have to do science. I gotta do science. Hold on. Okay, let's pretend for a second that, okay. I'm gonna put a water block here, and I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna put a water block there, and I'm gonna grab it again, but this time I'm going to put that there. I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. It takes the source block with it whenever there's things above it. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, so what that means is that, chat, I figured it out. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Ooh, I'm a genius. Okay, so what that means is I'm going to have a fucking terrible time because I didn't start at the top. I need to start at the top and then work my way down. So I need to make this whole ring first. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. I learned. I leered. I leered today. All right, so, it look like kind of like see if I can have like a small little patch, a little. Shit looks fine. So let's. This is good enough, I guess. So, the big plan is that there... Out of here. And... Dick. Can I have a shovel? I don't. I figured it out. Oh, I'm so glad I figured it out. I'm so glad I figured it out, because that would have driven me up a fucking wall. Really? Fucking... and then... and then... Imagine this actually extends a bit more. I think I'm gonna hurt my legs. That'll be fine. So, I know it ain't much. Also, shit. Gotta get rid of the third leg. Okay. So... Alright. This is kind of like this big H. Imagine it's made out of rocks, and then it extends all the way down. Fuck. It extends all the way down. So I've got an aqueduct. What I was thinking, if I do something like this, in order to have the ability for the animals to actually fall in... Oh my god, I hate this plant! I'm gonna fuck you up. In order for the animals to have the ability to actually fall in, I was thinking about doing, like, gaps like this. I could use rammed earth. I have so much dirt. I have basically a chest full of medium fert dirt. There is so much freaking dirt. But anyway, I was thinking about having like a gap like this. Would Would having a 3 space and then a 2 look fucking awful, or would it look just fine? Actually, this is going to extend even further. Dick. So, I think I like the 3 space. I think I like this. I think I like it. And I can make it kind of sort of try to follow. Okay, but here's the next question. Where's the source block gonna be? Where's the water gonna come from? Say it comes from an aquifer. An aqueduct that takes water ostensibly from a river, I'm gonna pretend is taking water from an underground water source. With gravity. And no hills. This is the highest point. I could build a quote-unquote desalination plant. What if, okay, so what if this scar, what if I made the scar go all the way across? What if I made the scar go all the way across, and instead of an aqueduct, it's just a, oh my god, it's the Panama Canal! I haven't explored above here, but what if this is like the Panama Canal of... Okay, I think I figured it out. I got it. A canal. Yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a man-made river. I'm gonna make this river. I'm gonna have to. Ooh, that's a steep drop. Can sailboats go like damn near vertical? Can they go up waterfalls? Can sailboats sail up waterfalls? ChatGPT, can sailboats go up waterfalls? Okay. Well, at least now I have a vision. I got a plan. Ooh. A non-functional canal? It could totally be functional. I just have to... Is 4 blocks wide enough for a ship? 4 blocks is wide enough for a ship, right? Right? 4 blocks. Yeah, that looks plenty big. That looks big enough for me. That's big enough for me. Right there, 4 blocks. It's a big ship. What if I made it 5 blocks? What if I made it 5 blocks wide so that it was like a highway? It could be like 2-lane traffic. Hold on. Do you reckon a ship can climb a waterfall and will 5 blocks wide be enough for 2-way traffic? In ye oldie timey days, they used oxen to pull ships. Yeah, probably from the shore. All right. It'll be instead of just a scar on the environment, I have a plan now. I have a whole canal system ready to go. Excuse me. Up rivers? Can oxen swim? That seems like a really important question to answer, is whether or not the oxen can swim. Whee! The oxen would be on the shore. That's what I said! I said that first! That was the first thing I said! Chat, run it back. That was the first thing I said, wasn't it? Chat, I said that. They had them on either side of the canal. I said that! But I don't think that I can do that in this game. I don't think that... Oh! Leashes! I must have missed it. I was fighting a bell? I didn't hear no bell. What do you mean a bell? What do you mean by bell? What? What's this bell about? The enemy? Oh. There's 3 seconds on the clock. Gotta make a 3-point shot. You're fighting the bell. The only thing that I've encountered so far is a locust. And what ruins? It's actually pretty close by. These ruins over here have locusts in them. I've seen this. I haven't touched them though. I don't have the armor for it. And it goes, wow, wow, wow. Kind of like the deer from Stalker. I think I might be getting over my Stalker hyperfixation, finally. I think it might be time for new games. Hey chat, what's my next hyperfixation gonna be? It's a scripted event. You have to go find the hunter. Unless, of course, you have the mods that let you encounter whatever the fuck. No, the deer in Stalker is, it's a mutant that summons other mutants. There is a scripted encounter whenever you find the hunter, and I don't think that there is another one of those ever again, if you have vanilla. But there is, out in the wilderness, I found one and had to fight one, so, the Stalker Gamma-esque mods actually do make it, like, spawn mechanics for things that generally need to be location-specific are kind of out in the wilderness. Like, boars. I hate the boars, and the poltergeists. I hate the poltergeists. They're currently bugged right now. The poltergeists can throw their shit through walls. And they can see through walls, obviously. So you'll just be chilling, hiding, or, you know what? You're just chilling, exploring a dungeon, exploring a fucking abandoned location, and then, but you get slammed in the face by a set of keys. Worst case scenario, a set of keys, because they will pick up whatever they can get their little grubby telekinetic paws on. And sometimes, whenever you're in Pripyat, there is that one dungeon that requires you pick up the key off of the desk, and they will use it as a weapon. They will pick it up and they'll throw it at you, and you'll never find the keys ever again. Because they'll fall through the world, and you'll be fucked. Put all the Hey. Jingle jingle, pay attention, jingle jingle. No, it's more like, hey, this like super mega important story item that you really need to explore the rest of this dungeon so that you can get the end of dungeon steamer trunk. Yeah, you know that super mega important thing that's probably got a blueprint that you want at some point? Yeah, no. I'm gonna throw that through the world and you'll never see it again. I hope they patch that out. That is... They shouldn't... Okay. They already use anything that can be interacted with. Like, they use ammo boxes, and they use medical boxes, and they use the destroyable crates. They use... what is it? It's reload time? Oh, you're talking about, like, save scumming. That's honestly the only way to deal with it. Is once you... The AI, right? The poltergeist making you reload. The poltergeists... Because he is a story-specific mutant, and he is hostile to all humans, including the monolith. The monolith. That means if there's anybody in his cone of concern or in his area of influence, he's going to fight them. And I need to sprint over there and pray that he hasn't thrown the keys yet. Because he will use it as a weapon against other AI. Not even just me. Other AI can go over there and piss him off and he'll start throwing things. So I have to sprint over there and pray that he didn't throw it yet. And I have not gotten... I have not been able to get there in time. I think that the save I currently have, the keys are already gone. Like, I think as soon as I made it to Pripyat through the guide system, I just paid somebody to take me there. I think that the first time I made it there, like whenever I was getting started, because I really wanted to get, you know, I just wanted to go over there and fight things, and if I survived, woo, buddy, the loot. Woo, buddy, the loot I would get off of the monolith guys. So, I would just stack coupons by third-partying everybody I could in Pripyat. But that means that when I got there the first time, there's a really good chance that the poltergeist threw the keys. Like, way back in, like, hour 1 or 2. Mr. Fight Monolith. You know what mutant I wish there was more encounters of out in the wilderness? I wish there was more chimeras. They're fucking terrifying, but they're fun to fight. Same with pseudo-giants. I wish there was more pseudo-giants. So far, the only, like, mutants that are out in the wilderness are blind dogs and bloodsuckers in droves. And the Tushkanos, the giant rat dudes. And occasionally there'll be a psycho dog or a cyber dog. Psy dog. Every once in a while. But the variety of monsters that you fight in Stalker 2 is... yeah. I am in the exact same boat. The bloodsuckers are meant to be... they're supposed to be terrifying. They're supposed to be rare. And they're supposed to be terrifying. In earlier games, they had an insta-kill attack. Cave-based enemies, because they hate the sunlight, yep, but they get jumped midday by a couple of them. Yeah! There's one side mission, spoiler alert, where there's a sparker guy in a grain mill or whatever, or some kind of industrial park, and he wants you to activate a machine, and the instant that you activate the machine, 2 bloodsuckers show up. Now his excuse is that, oh, well, they're attracted to the sound of the machine booting up. I thought they were further away. You would be able to get away before they came and ate your face. I don't really like what they did with the bloodsuckers at all. They're supposed, like I said, they're supposed to be scary. They're supposed to be rare. It's not supposed to be the way that. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Oh boy, I have another nugget. Oh, it's only 22. I've don't that mission. I'm assuming you mean I've done that mission? Because it's one of, it's real close to one of the story missions if you're going down the Spark path. Which was the first story ending I ever got to, but that was mostly because I really wanted to hang out with, Richter more. And Richter is, like, deep. He's mired. Mired in the Shining Zone philosophy. So I was like, ah, well, I guess I'm in a cult now. I also think it's kind of cool that the story itself plays out a little bit differently depending on which story you're going down, and it's not like the Mass Effect red, green, blue storyline type shit. Like, I think one of the major differences if you're going down the Spark path is that whenever Dahlin talks to Sea Consciousness, if you're going down the Spark path, his dad actually talks to him. So, like, there is some credence to Sea Consciousness actually being real and alive and not just some virtual intelligence. Whereas if you're going down the Warden path or you're going down the whatever path, he doesn't recognize his son. So it's very likely just an AI. Oh yeah, the first mission you do, finding what's his nuts in the windmill. Snitch. Shit. Stitcher? No, I know his name. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Because that is the same cave that has the chemical anomaly, and you can get some pretty good artifacts out of that cave. If you're still in the lesser zone, that area right there is really good for anomalies. There is the chemical one right there, and then there's like 2 gravity anomalies nearby. There's the ribs, and then there is the other one that is by the bay. So, like, that little corner of the lesser zone is fantastic for making money. Also, yeah, every time I go there, there's 2 bloodsuckers, so... Ooh, metal parts. Man, a copper spearhead? I mean, it'd be rude of me not to. Why should I make scrap weapons? Fucking what? This is why I don't like touching the things that aren't explicitly other things, like flint and corundum and lapis lazuli. Like, fucking, I press H on one thing and it's like, here, check out this temporal transfigurator. Like, bro, please. What the fuck do you mean, transfigurator? What the fuck do you mean? Bongo, you don't need it. I don't need it. What is the Jonas walking stick that counts as a walking stick that I can use to blasterate shit out of something this? Fucking, this doesn't have has 0 units of fuel. Damn it, I do actually have to fuel it. Fuck, I thought that it was infinite. So yeah, I guess this is actually fire. It's a wolf fire thrower. I'm gonna channel my inner Ratling. Or my inner Skaven. Jonas things require temporal gears. Hey, I got a temporal gear out of killing some drifters. I'm wearing it right now. And I'm willing to bet I could probably get a lot more if I continue to go down the path of, like, the fighter. I mean, if I just, during temporal, not really during temporal storms, these guys like to sleep through them. They think they're real cute, where, everybody will get in bed whenever the storm starts, so that as soon as the world starts getting wonky, everybody will just sleep through it. And then you wake up and it's already ending. Personally, I find it a little bit cringe, but... You know, the Torch 164 server just 1 week away. Can you believe it? I might end up... I don't know if I'm gonna end to spend, like, way more time on Torch's server than I do on this one. Tummy ache time? Sad. Hopefully your tummy don't hurt too much. Alright, let's put it all away. The hell is Kernite even? Ooh. Put that in there, and then I'll have the spearheads in my pockets. No! No, don't leave me! No! No! I didn't make it! No! Oh well. Whee! This. And all I have to do is rendered fat pelts, and then I can put some reeds together, and then I can have a hunter's backpack, which will give me 4 extra slots, which, hey, that'll honestly buy a oh yeah, chromium. How the fuck do I use what is chromium? Sulfur? It's sulfuric acid, isn't it? Yeah, well, that's more technology that I haven't invested in yet. Is it daytime yet? Nope, still 2 in the morning. See, aren't you guys glad that I'm streaming? Aren't you guys glad to be here? I sure am. Is somebody having a party? Can you guys hear that? Let's hear that. Oh, there you guys can. It sounds like it's across the street. There's just like some drums going off every once in a while, which honestly, it's probably music. Like, it's probably somebody's speakers, I mean. So, yeah, this is how I got most of my, how I got most of my copper. Although, that one vein that I found, that one vein way down south in the land of traders, rattlesnakes and alligators, this one that I eated this. This one had a whole bunch of chunks in it, and then I smashed the chunks with a hammer, and then I finally got the 900 bits required. No, the 180 bits required to get the anvil. So all of that copper that was in that vein turned into an anvil. How much? What is, chat, remind me which one of these is it? Is safflorite, is zinc the thing that I'm looking for? No, wait, tin. Ah, cassiterite. Okay, so there is cassiterite in the panning, in the here. There is cassiterite in here. However, it's going to be a lot of panning until I find more cassiterite, I'm going to imagine. Unless, of course, there's some in my pocket right here. Nope, safflorite. Fuck. Fluorite. What do you do? Oh yeah, this quern. Do I need like the stone blocks to make a quern? I think I need a stone blocks to make a quern. I do need to do that, don't I? Okay. So I need to find a square cube and then mine all the way around it to get the 4 required. So that I can make a quern. And then I can start not pulverizing. I can start crushing stuff. Crushing. I can start I can't think of the words. It's really late, guys. It's really late. My brain stopped working. I can start grinding things. I can start grinding things. Assuming that the flax ever grows. It's 4 Celsius right now. In winter? Is it winter as well? It's January, dude. I am at the grow shit year-round area. Oh yeah, also Terra Preta. I want to know Preta. How do I make this? How do I fucking make host for red clay? What? I don't believe you. Powdered charcoal, bone meal, and compost. For compost, all I need to... Ooh, if I can find one of those, that'd be great. I would need high fert dirt first. I'm probably just going to be using the powdered charcoal and stuff. Still 4 in the morning. The good news is I've got a couple of ingots worth of copper. I can probably turn that into some stuff, and if I can manage to find some cassiterite in my panning endeavors, I can finally get black bronze. I can get tin bronze, and then I can turn the tin bronze into a better anvil. And then I can I melt down my copper anvil? Is that a thing I can do? Can I melt down the copper one? Oh boy, a copper arrowhead. I do have a bunch of quartz too. I know for a fact I'm gonna kick myself for being a hunter. Because I'm getting less ore per vein found by like, what, 10%? What's the debuff? 15%. Yeah. So I'm not getting the full amount down here. It would behoove me to have somebody else do the mining for me. The professional hole making for me. So that they can get all of the copper necessary. But apparently, like, copper ain't actually all that rare. And I'm really looking forward to whenever the Smithing Plus updates to 1.22. Like, the current build. So that way I can get some bits back whenever I'm done smithing. I really like getting bits back whenever I'm done smithing, because it's just wasteful otherwise. I also like getting the tool head back. That's another thing. I've made this argument before, but frankly, it doesn't make any sense to me that whenever you break a tool, the whole thing is just kaput. Like, there's nothing left of it. Whenever, realistically speaking, it's 6 in the morning. Realistically speaking, whenever you break a metal tool, what is gonna happen more times than not is that you're not breaking the metal in the tool unless you're fucking with it. Unless you're using it wrong. Or unless, of course, it's like really, really low quality metal, which is all, like, if it's made out of Chinese... Fucking a what? A map leading to a hidden location. Use it to find... I guess I have to actually... Hold on. Hold up. Fuck. Fuck. Why not? Sure. I'll have a armlet. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why? Why not? Quartz. Put the quartz away. Put the andesite away. Put the clear quartz away. Flint away. Put the arrowheads in my pocket. And grab the... Ooh, grab the stick. And ooh, grab the... Ooh. There's no copper in here. The copper at. Here's the copper. Thank goodness. I was about to know. Very, very sad. No, but very sad. I want... Okay, I'm gonna pan until I get 40 nuggets. Oh boy, one more nugget. Well, 2 more nuggets. So that way I can go back downstairs, go into my house, and make 2 copper ingots. Or should I save them for the cassiterite? Nah. Nah, there will be more copper. There'll be other copper. What I love about this what I love about painting is that, quite literally speaking, I don't need to have... Oh boy! Just one more ingot, or one more bit, and then I can leave. I love about panning is that I can sift through sand and gravel, which are really poor building materials in the first place, to find goodies like copper, like quartz, like uranium. I can find uranium in here, but uranium isn't good for anything else besides coloring, apparently. Very unfortunate. Yay! 40 bits! Alright. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Pan away. Grab me the copper and the other copper and the torches. And the torches! Put this away. And put the flint. But the flint arrowhead, I'm saving these for pulverizing. When pulverized turns into 1.5 crushed flint, pulverizer tier 2, smelting temperature turns into calcined flint chunks. And then I think I pulverize them, right? I smash them. I smash them. No! Fuck. Press the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button again! Ah! H is the button I'm looking for. Crushed corundum. Used for polishing set? Powdered corundum? Powdered bauxite! Ooh. Ooh, I need to go get a quern. I need to go quern my shit. I need to go quern my face off. What else goes in here? Okay, so safflerite. What's this shit for? Brass? Yeah, it's for brass. Or bismuth bronze. Isn't bismuth bronze a little bit better than... like, ever so slightly better than tin bronze? Chad, am I crazy? Isn't bismuth bronze ever so slightly better than... Woo! Ever so slightly better than, tin bronze? Or am I just, like, completely up a wall? Like... I got the stupid sauce. I'm lost in the sauce, as it were. Okay. There is plans in the making. Crucible? Where's my crucible at? Crucible? Crucible. There, put you here. Grab some firewoo. Some firewoo. Firewoo? Firewoo. A firewoo. And put the firewoo in here. And grab the torch and light it. What, Bongo? You're never gonna melt the copper. Yeah, I know. I know. Trust me, I know. I know it. You don't gotta tell me twice. I know. I know it. Sit down. I'm gonna watch this. Oh yeah. Approximate location of Huaca of AI APEC. Added to my world map. Very cool. So, a few things. Okay, what are the couple of things? The tummy hort. Is bismuth bronze ever so slightly better than tin bronze like I think it is, or am I just dumb? It's probably... I know it's better than copper. But is it better than... Give me this back, and then I'll give you the actual coal. And I think it is... 3 of those to actually smelt the whole thing. Okay, I have received a pung. I have been pung. Shit. Give me the bowls. Give me the bowls. I don't need the bowls right now. I need those, and I need to put the... I need to put something here. Actually, no, that's where the seeds go. Shit. I'm gonna put the bowls in here. Down. Corn require specific rocks. Panning gives specific map. I'm gonna cry. It goes black bronze is greatest, tin bronze, bismuth bronze. Okay. But yeah, I got the map of Huaca El Apic. Huaca El Apic. Your stream with tummy ache time. Okay, so you were here whenever I got the Huaca El Apic. Ooh. Oh, you're fucking kidding. I started here. Man. Let's pour that. And then let's pour that. Alright, very cool. Okay. Put the... Damn it. Alright, while that cools, oh yeah, can I melt this? Can I... Whenever I get a better... whenever I get a better anvil, can I melt that? Can I melt this? Can I get the copper back out of this? Wait. If I chisel... Wait, can I chisel it into bits and then get it back that way? How do I recycle this shit? How do I recycle this piece of shit? You craft it with a chisel. Man, I'm gonna have to make a chisel, aren't I? One of you guys is gonna be a chisel. fucking one of yous. Copper chisel. Smithing and ingot. And ingot. Oh, wait, no. These could both be plates. Oh, I'm gonna need more copper anyway. Fuck. Keep the anvil until you can replace it. Well, yeah. Not the black bronze anvil. What if I got like a... Yeah, okay. Used to make bismuth bronze? I think I've got enough safflerite that I can make a bismuth bronze anvil. Is that tier 2? Are you tier 2 like I hope you are? It's bronze, but is it, like, the right kind of bronze? I've got bismuth. I've got sapphirite in the shack. In the caddy shack, as it were. All bronze is tier 2? Awesome. Gotta be kidding me. Alright, so what I'm hearing is I shouldn't have... What I'm hearing is I shouldn't have actually cooked the copper into... There, sapphirite. I've got one cassiterite. Uno cassiteritos. Rhodochrosite? What the fuck are you, sir? Crushed rhodochrosite. Okay, cool. Breads into that. Then what? When heated, turns into powdered manganese oxide. You could make 1/2 a tin bronze ingot. Do you only need 2 cassiterite to make tin bronze? I'm gonna have to look at the ratios later. It's an 8-2 mix for tin bronze. Okay. Also, remind me if the fucking... I can't think of anything right now. I was thinking about something. Hold on. Brass bits? I don't want brass. I don't want brass. Malachite. I don't want brass. No. I want bismuth brass. Oh, what? Damn it. I thought it was just going to be adding cassiterite. Shit. Damn it. Damn it. Shit. That's unfortunate. That's so sad. How the fuck do I find bismuth? That's a question for another day. That's a question for later, Bongo, because right now Bongo needs to go to bed. I hope you guys had fun watching. I had fun playing. Bismuth is found in caves. Lucky for me, I've got a couple of those. This is where I died. There is Pit O' Death, and another Pit O' Death that I haven't marked yet, and another Pit O' Death I haven't marked yet. And yeah, there's a. I don't think there's any surface deposits. Okay, cool. But Pit O' Death and another Pit O' Death and no more Pit O' Death. Basically, all of these white strips are Pits O' Death in high bismuth areas. Well, it's a good thing that I have a prospecting pick mold for me to... Wait, that was it right here. Nope, that's the hammer. Fuck, where's that? Shit. Shit. I need a rack. Wait, I can make a rack. Tool rack. Not the tool rack. The vertical rack. Yeah, because now I have... Yeah, I got boards. I can make that. I can make that. I can have a library. I can put the library right here. It's all coming together. So you got a prospect. Yeah, I've got a mold for it that I can just heat this up and put it in. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So if you guys are still here, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Do the thing. I'll see you on Tuesday for potentially more Rustfall. Maybe. I'll think about it. Perhaps. Unless, of course, the bully has something that they actually want me to play. In which case, I'll just go do that. But, hey, what do you guys think about... Stop it. what do you guys think about my next hyperfixation? What do you think the next game in my rotation is going to end up being? Because as much as I love playing Stalker, it's not as fun as it was whenever I started. It's wearing off. The magic is dying. So for off stream, sure, I guess. I've been playing a whole lot of Ukrainian sci-fi Skyrim off stream, yeah. Because I don't know how fun that is to actually watch me play a single player game like that. It's a adventure game, basically. It's an adventure game that's supposed to be dark and apocalyptic and scary. It's supposed to be an open world horror game, but it kind of ain't. Probably full of. Damn it! I mean, you're right. I really want to play Fallout 4, but I want to play Fallout 4 in a very, very specific way. I need the weapons to have their damage averaged out by caliber, not by the gun that it comes out of. I need several mods that are going to average out the caliber of gun, the damage coming out of the guns based on caliber, and then I also want to have the power armor mod, if it is still current, that will completely nullify damage if it doesn't hit a threshold. So if I'm being peppered by 10 dudes with pipe pistols and they're doing like, let's say 5 damage. Let's say 5 damage for the sake of argument. And my armor on the power, like if I'm using T45, which is my favorite one, I love T45. If I'm using T45 and I'm getting peppered by like 10 guys using pipe pistols and they're doing 5 damage each, it doesn't matter how many times they shoot me, they're just always going to do 0 damage. So my power armor is completely fully intact and I just won't ever lose armor pieces because it doesn't break the threshold, right? So that is another one that I want. I want that. I want power armor to feel powerful. I don't like the current way that they balanced. Yes, it is the basic bitch power armor. I like the T45. I like the way it looks. I like it better than T60. And it's also really easy to repair. Like, really, really easy to repair. It's only, like, steel and some shit. You're like, the only thing worse is the Raider armor. So what? I kind of like I like wearing the Raider armor for backup armor, if that makes any sense. If I'm wearing the T45 and I step on a landmine and then my shit gets blown schmoove off. That's another thing I fucking hate about Fallout, is that if you step on one landmine or there's like a explosion that goes off, your legs are gone. There's no way for you to survive that. Your legs are fucking gone. I fucking hate that. I don't like that. I want to mod that out of the game. I want the power armor to feel powerful. I want to not take basic bitch little piddly 32 special damage. If some guy is going to shoot me with a 22 long rifle and I'm wearing fucking power armor, I better not feel a damn thing. On top of it, the explosions do way too much damage to the power armor pieces. Like, way too much damage. I shit you not, I think that I might find a mod that just reduces the damage that power armor takes by an order of magnitude, by like 100 times less. It's that bad. It's one fucking one grenade, legs are gone. One landmine, legs are gone. And your arms are hurt. I don't understand why. I don't get it. They're not anti-tank mines, they're anti-personnel mines. I'm wearing a tank. Tanks can run over anti-personnel mines all day. That's what they used to do. They used to have In World War II, they used to have tanks whose job it was to clear out minefields. Complaints about power. Okay, there is another mod that adds like T61 or T65 or some shit. It's I have had a bunch of different ones. I've had XO1. I hate the way XO1 looks. I like the way XO1 protects. And I hate the way that it repairs. I hate how many resources I have to waste putting it back together. I could set off. I'm gonna die anyway. Now we're going all the way back to Fallout tangent because Stalker's done in my mind. But yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I also have some mod that lets you recruit Minutemen and like the Brotherhood of Steel dudes based on the faction that you're supporting. You can actually like go to a counter and then just hire guys to live at your settlement and then just basically pay money to completely fill up your colony with soldiers nonetheless, like Minutemen that actually have armor and power armor and shit like that. I just wish that they didn't leave their power armor like out. I wish that it was kind of like as cool as it is to have power armor as a separate entity that you jump inside of and then your character just is now, like you're remote controlling the suit, kind of like in Arma. I wish that the AI would act like it was the earlier games. At least the Settlers. I wish the Settlers would act like the power armor was Fallout New Vegas power armor, or Fallout 3 power armor, where it's an armor piece that they have on all the time. And they can swap it out for like a combat armor right arm, or a scrap metal right arm. You know what I'm saying? So instead of jumping into it, which is like mega cool, I hate the way that sometimes the Settlers will just decide to not fucking use it. If I tell them to get in the power armor, I expect them to fucking be in the power armor at all times. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I think that I've rambled on for long enough. I really appreciate you guys being around for as long as you have, and I don't know how many times I've said that, but I mean it every single time. I wouldn't be doing this at all if it wasn't for you guys. All the power system Fallout 4 made so much more sense than just the suit you wore. I agree for the player. I agree for the player, and I agree for the enemies. I want the Settlers to just fucking wear it. like I don't want them to take it off ever. Because that's the thing. If they take it off in a place that's really, really inopportune because they're about to go to bed or something, so they jump out of it. If you go to if they get raided and you show up to protect them, because you have to, because there's a very high likelihood that regardless of how much security you have, they're just going to fucking lose anyway. That's another mod that I want. I want the defense to uncap. If I have 200 defense, if I've got 30 to 50 turrets in a civilization, I don't want them to ever lose. They should never lose. There's 30 fucking turrets there. They should never be losing. Anyway, if a settlement's under attack, if a settlement is under attack and your settlers are stupid and jumped out of it to go to bed, then all of a sudden your power armor becomes the enemy power armor. And even worse, they're not about to jump out of it anytime soon, so you have to kill the enemies wearing your power armor. You have to break your power armor, and the frame that they're wearing is going to stay broken with their corpse. That is bullshit. That shit sucks. I thought security assigned settlers didn't sleep. I don't know, I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I was I was thoroughly up a wall whenever I had like 3 or 4 frames with just random ass random pieces that I found. Had some like Raider shit, had some T-45 shit, had some T-51 shit, just on the frames. And I gave it to the settlers, and then there was a raid once upon a time, and lo and behold, I saw that I was fighting a whole bunch of dudes in fucking power armor, and I was like, wow, these are some really geared raiders. I wonder where they got this from. And then I looked around the map where my power armor was, where I supposedly left it, and it wasn't there. Guess where it was? On their corpses. So at least I got some of the pieces back, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's enough rambling for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Terrible outros and something ever change.